What's happening? So today I'm going to be taking off the front bumper. Built the bumper a while ago, but never ever got it properly powder coated or anything, just kind of rattle canned it. And when I first built it, it was just the center section, but then I put on the bush bars on the side, and I've never painted them or nothing, so they're starting to get rusty on me. I put them on a couple months ago, but I want to take off the bumper and actually take it to the powder coater, get it sandblasted and re-coated. Probably going to do a silver, I think, but I'm going to take the bumper off. First thing I do is pop the lights out, unhook the winch, and it's actually quite easy. There's only, 6 bolts on either side, and the whole bumper just kind of slides off. So I'll get that stuff all unbuttoned and go from there. So you can really see up close the damages and the scratches, and it's all just kind of starting to rust. We got lots of fallout from the road on here. Not too bad. Let's get these bolts out here. Got one side off, winch is unhooked. Just got to do this other side after. As far as a winch, I'm running a Runva. It's rated as a 11,000 pound winch. It's never left me stranded. It's always worked. Synthetic line, 50 feet. It's got a remote. I got it from Costco. Got it for real cheap. It was like 500 bucks Canadian to my door. Can't really complain about that. I would like to get a new cord and a fair lead, but whatever. It is what it is. Back to wrenching. Alright, so we got the bumper off, pretty slack. Took me about 20 minutes. Just gotta strip the winch off and take the plate off, but I'm just struggling a little bit. The winch bolts are just in a really tight spot. Luckily I got a little ratcheting shorty here that I'm gonna hopefully get some success with. Yeah, once I get that out, I'm gonna go take this to get welded here, get these capped off, and then it's ready for powder coating. Let's go. Hopefully I can take it down to the powder coater this week, and then we're going back to Saskatchewan here in like a week and a half. And then once we get back home from Saskatchewan, I'll have some new driving lights to put on here from Vivid Lumen, and hopefully the bumper's powder coated by the time I get back in a few weeks, and then I can throw this back on with the new lights and all looking sharp. Get her back on Patty. Been getting a lot of questions about under the hood of Patty. It's pretty straightforward. Everything's pretty much stock. Other than this side, made some room when I got rid of the factory air box. The way the snorkel's coming down, it's plumbed into a 3-inch flex pipe, comes from back here under the fender and up into a couple couplers and an inline air filter. Works pretty good. I haven't taken out the air filter to inspect it yet since I put the pre-filter on, so I'm not sure if it's giving me any results, but it's catching snow when we're wheeling, so it must be doing something. Just gonna show I got a 6-gang switch for all my lights. They all run through here. It's actually a pretty nice setup. He's got a live for each accessory right there. They go into here, it's all relayed. It's got fuses. It's really nice for wiring. It makes stuff really easy. This solenoid here is out of a golf cart. That's what basically controls the power for my air compressor that's mounted under my bed. I was using old Ford truck starter solenoids, but they were, I was actually frying them, so decided to try this solenoid from a golf cart, and it actually works perfectly. I haven't had any issues with it, and I put that in probably about 6 to 8 months ago now, so that's been working really good. Ever since I did the coastal bumper on the R50s, they have a big ugly washer fluid tank that hangs down like right here, so I deleted that, ran everything under my cross member over to here. I got a couple side-by-side washer fluid tank setups. I just got them off Amazon. They're cheap too. I think I got like 29 bucks a piece or something. And it's actually crazy. The OEM Nissan washer fluid pump actually just slid right into the port on here, so I didn't really have to do anything aside from extend the wires and the hoses over to here. Just a simple L bracket bolted down in there. This is where the factory air box used to be. But yeah, pretty straightforward under the hood. Not a lot going on. I just like stickers. All right, what's going on, guys? So I just got off work. I took the bumper off yesterday, and it's sitting right here now. Just heading over to Cam's house, and he's gonna zap it together. Just has a couple more welds to do. There's not very many. Basically just all the welds that we couldn't get to while the bumper was mounted on the front of Patty. So I'm gonna get that stuff touched up, and then tomorrow after work I'm gonna go drop it off at the powder coaters, and then we'll get her put back on the truck. All right, so we got the welds all done here. He's just outside cutting out the plug for the end of the bush bar. Little hack for anyone that has a coastal bumper. I don't know if they're all the same, but for an R50, that's a license plate bolt in there. Literally can't get to the back side of this unless it's off the truck. So if I had to swap out my plate, I'd have to pull out the bumper to swap the license plate. So we just tacked all 4 nuts, so now they're just threaded holes. If you ever get a coastal bumper, anyone who's watching this, and especially an R50, make sure you tack those, because you're not gonna get it on once it's on. Little hack. All right, so we got the bumper home. I'm gonna do a time lapse of me grinding, so we'll cut to that. Alright, so I got the bumpers all grinded up and ready to go. Just taking it up to the powder coater now. Hopefully they can get it done in a relatively quick time. Like I said before, I'm going to Saskatchewan anyway for a week here in a week and a half. So as long as I get it before the end of the month, I'll be happy. What's going on? So I just picked up the bumper from the powder coaters, and man, it looks good. I'm pretty stoked to get it on. It's only been a week. I dropped it off last Tuesday, and it is Tuesday right now, so it only took them like 4 days to get it through the shop, which I was stoked about. The new driving lights showed up the other day, so I'll be able to put those on with the bumper. I was kind of waiting on whatever came first. I wasn't sure. Pretty pumped. I can't wait for some street legal driving lights. I've really taken care of most of the lighting on the front, and for off-road use I have honestly overkill in lights for sure, but I don't have any extra street legal lighting, so I figured I'd order some. I got a real nice deal over the Christmas break, and their Boxing Day sale was 30% off of pretty much everything on the whole website, which is super nice. And I actually won a $100 gift card on their Instagram, so figured I'd take the opportunity to get some real nice savings on those lights. They're pretty expensive, but I got such a good deal on them that I ain't mad at all. I can't wait to get the bumper on and show you guys powder coating. It looks pretty deadly, and I'm gonna put it on right now, so we'll skip to that. All right, now that Buddy's done being Mr. Plow over there and making a racket, I can actually shoot some video. The guy was just plowing out the corner over there. Bumper looks mint. Pretty stoked on it. There's a few pinholes in the weld, but that's to be expected. I'm not a perfectionist. I got the Runva tucked up in there real nice. It's in there perfectly. Even the, look how close this is. Can't make that up. I didn't even modify this. That's just the way it worked out. Pretty deadly. Yeah, I got the Vivid Lumen driving lights mounted, one of them so far. It's got a wire into the original fog light harness. I'm gonna run the driving lights off my switch on my dash, the OEM one. Got a little bit of a head start. Just got to get those lights finished and then wire in the plugs down here, and then I can throw the bumper on. Just gonna finish buttoning this up. It's look good. All right, so we got the bumper lights mounted. I'm just working on wiring right now, but I have them hooked up to run on my factory fog lamp. So that's nice, keep it all OEM. They work, I just tested them out. Don't do what I did and solder without putting the heat shrink on. I had to rip these apart and put the heat shrink on, and now I got to resolder it. But yeah, learn from my mistakes. Second last step, just got to get these wired and then I can bolt it on. Purdy. If you ain't got Vivid Lumen, then what you even doing? So personally, when I'm doing some automotive soldering, I like to pick up this stuff. Works really well. I don't know, I get it off Amazon. I used to use it at a shop that I used to work at. It was great. But yeah, I got that. I got some nice little simple strippers. You can set the gauge of the wire right here. Those are really nice to use, and I'm a fan of a torch. I know they're not ideal for small wires, but for this stuff it's perfect. It's nice and quick. This side all done. Heat shrink and soldered up. Looking good, nice and clean. Gonna do the same on this side, and yeah, I'll have the front end on right away. Well, it's starting to get dark out. Got the bumper on, and I must say, she looks mint. Color's pretty close, especially for powder coat. I think it's good enough. Looking good. Got the driving lamps in. They work nice. They match my hood lamps. They're all FNG3s. These are floods. These are hyper spots, and these are the SAE DOT driving lamps. See how they look? That's just normal headlights, and then that's with the driving lamps on. And I was able to get it hooked up to this switch right here. And best of all, they match my ditch lights. Looking good. I would not want to be in front of me. Beauty. I really love these FNGs. They're small, easy to add, great quality, great warranty. These have been on here for over a year, and there's like literally no rust on the screw, nothing. Looking good. Beauty. Well, what's going on, everybody? So tomorrow we're heading out to Regina, Saskatchewan to go visit family, kind of a belated Christmas thing. Like 100 and some kilometers to go tomorrow. So I'm gonna air up my tires. I generally keep them at about 20 pounds. I don't really daily this thing. It kind of mostly just sits in between off-road trips and the odd little A to B in town. So we're gonna air it up to like 35 pounds just because I gotta go on the highway for quite a while. Yeah, so we're going back to Saskatchewan, visit some family. I don't think I'm gonna videotape very much out there just because it's Christmas and stuff. I don't really need to be focusing on taking video. I mostly just want to spend time with family and friends and stuff. So we're going on a little ice fishing adventure, so I'll probably take a little bit of video of that just to show you guys kind of what's going on down there in the flatlands. I'm pretty pumped to get out there. I haven't seen anyone since last summer, so it's exciting for me and my wife that we actually get to go home and visit some family and friends. So yeah, I'm just gonna air up Patty right now, and I just kind of wanted to show you guys the process of how it goes. Got a Smitty built 5.5 compressor. I don't have a tank, so it's not really air on demand, but it's just hooked up through my 6-gang switch panel. So it's basically turn it on, and it's just hidden under my bed, which is nice. I don't have to like unwrap it and hook it up to my battery and all that and pack it up every time. It's just on a switch. Hose comes out of the trunk, reaches all 4 corners. Generally, if I'm like at say 10 pounds, to air up to about 20 only takes me like 15 minutes with the 35s. It takes a little longer just because they're 15s and they're bigger. My old tires were on a 17-inch Stealth Custom Series wheel, 33 by 1050s. They filled up. I could go to 35 in like 15 minutes, but I've noticed with the 15s and the 35s, it takes way longer. It's like probably about 20 minutes, maybe a tad bit more to get from like 10 pounds to 30, which is a bit of a wait. So generally I just go to 20. And I've always kind of done that in the winter. It gives you better traction when we get dumps of snow and stuff in town anyways. So I'm down with 20. I'm just gonna air up now, kind of go into a time lapse here. I'll show you how it all works. Yeah, we'll go from here. My driveway's hella slick right now. It's been raining for like over 24 hours. It's crazy. Just a light drizzle. It's finally stopped right now, which is nice, but it's just real icy out here. I'm sure the snow out in the mountains is just wrecked. It's Can't be good at all. It's probably so icy on the FSRs and stuff. We're at 28 pounds from 20 already. So Alyssa got me these swaggy little dice valve stem caps for Christmas. I think they're cool. Well, when we're camping we can play dice. Yeah, 33, a couple more pounds. Here we go. Up, good to go. For 38 pounds, all four corners. Show you where the pump's hiding under here. Right up in there. Got a bunch of stuff under here. Is like my propane burners under there. I got my full axe, hatchet axe, 2 wiener roasters. That's all my diesel heater stuff. Behind the diesel heater stuff's a tote with plates and bowls and forks and knives and cutting boards and all my cooking stuff. Over here I keep my hose for my air compressor over there. Just random stuff really. I also have a couple compartments like up in the front underneath, and I got some car parts under there, tools, all my recovery gear. Passenger side I keep my slippers and toilet paper and a bunch of stuff under there too, extra sweaters and winter clothing and stuff in case we break down or something. Aired up and ready to go. Morning everybody. So we're off to the airport to go home to Saskatchewan for a week and a day. Pretty freaking stoked to go see some friends and family. It's gonna be great, but first we gotta go to Kelowna. Then we hop on a plane and to Calgary, chill there for a couple hours, and then we gotta rip to Regina, and then we're home. We made it to the airport, parked in the long term, and we're going on a plane to Saskatchewan. Here we are waiting for our flight to Regina. Almost home. Well, we messed up and we thought that the departure time was the boarding time and we missed our flight. So now we get to drive this little puddle jumper all the way to Regina. Fun times. Sheesh. It's either this or pay $1,100 to fly. I'll drive, thanks very much. Learn from our mistake and don't mess up your boarding time and your departure times, because that's what we did. And we missed our plane by like 5 minutes. And we were sitting in Chili's like 20 feet away from our gate. Womp womp. Fast forward 7 hours and we are in Regina after a long day. We got about another 15 minutes until we're out at the farm, and that's that. Wouldn't be a trip to Regina if you don't hit the Chino.
So I tried the exact same as you, but no.
That'd be too good to be true.
So I've always thought the casino was really cool. It's an old railway station from way back in the day. But it's so pretty in here. It's very cool. I love the old architecture of this building. It's so sick. There's lots of stories of it being haunted. I know there's been lots of sightings in the washrooms that are just down there. It's pretty cool. There's been lots of reports of ghosts down in this basement from, I guess they used to transport prisoners down here. But yeah, there's lots of ghost stories about this bathroom and basement. Super cool. I want to show you the bathroom. It's a pretty grand building, honestly, for a casino. Lots of history here. Still got an old locomotive here. It's pretty cool. The Grand Canadian National. Pretty sure you can eat in here. It's like a restaurant goes into there.
Yeah, there's tables.
So since I'm back in my hometown, a good friend of mine here owns Blacksmith Tattoo. They turned it into a clothing store as well, Halifax Street. So we thought we'd come check it out here on Halifax Street, 1817. Yeah, check it out.
Okay. Yeah, I'll message you about that actually. That may be cool.
Yeah, it'd be fun. It was fun last time.
Yeah, I haven't been to that one for a long time.
I know. Remember Johnny? Yeah. Okay. All right. Yeah, no problem at all. Okay.
So we got back from visiting Jesse and the gang down at Blacksmith Art Studio. And we picked up some swag from Halifax Street, their little clothing store they opened in the front of the shop. But yeah, I just figured I'd show off what we got. Alyssa bought a couple of shirts. And yeah, they're pretty sweet. We got some stickers. A couple little stickers. And I picked up a few ball caps. Got Blacksmith one and another Blacksmith one with a Longchamp wheel. Dota Logic collab. Yeah, just figured I'd show off some of the swag we got from the shop. Their shop's super cool, so if you're in Regina, make sure you swing by and check out the art studio and the Halifax Street clothing store. They're good guys down there, and most of their shirts are all custom made, which is pretty dope. But yeah, got that swag. What's going on, guys? So we've been in Regina for like 4 or 5 days now. We're just going out to my mom's farm to go have third Christmas at her place. Just driving across the flatlands here. Just went through the Qu'Appelle Valley. Going out there, got some families coming out today to visit, my brother and his kids and stuff, so it's gonna be a fun day. We've had a good time out at Alyssa's farm. I did some skating and had Christmas number 2 there. That was fun. Oh, a bird just flew out at us. But yeah, probably do a little, I want to do some drone footage of us driving down the flat grids here in Saskatchewan because I think it's kind of cool. All the roads are just like straight gridlock everywhere, so show that off a little bit. But yeah, we'll see you around. welcome back to the life of a prairie boy. This episode seems to be going a lot of the way of what it's like to be in Saskatchewan. We just finished visiting up with my side of the family. Spent a couple days there visiting with my little brother and my mom and stuff and hanging out, so that was super cool. It was nice to see them. I haven't seen them since last Christmas. Now we're heading out to the lake and we're going to go do a day of ice fishing and maybe ripping around on some side-by-sides, so that should be fun. Going out to our, what we like to call our godparents. They're not actually, but one of our best friends, and his parents treat us like their own kids, so we always make a point to go and visit Greg and Elise out at the lake. It's always fun out there, so yeah, we'll see you out there.
Step 1, wake up early, gonna rise with the sun. Step 2, get some good, some food in you. Step 3, think real hard about what you wanna be. Step 4, everybody just do your thing. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. 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 Yo, set your affirmations, aspirations. I got shit to do, the aftermath of preparation. Good food, good mood, blood in circulation. One step at a time, yeah, that's how you make it. Set a goal you control and the steps you take them. I try to pick one thought, have some concentration. And if I make a mistake, it's called education. I try to do this every day, call it replication. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. 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 So life ain't easy, yo, I think there's a reason though. Ups and downs, just like every different season, yo. Sometimes I'm high, other times I'm barely breathing, though. I always gotta fight and hide from the demons, yo. Negative thoughts are poison, they rot. Head full of flies, so here come the clouds. They'll never stop unless I can swap all the bad for the good in my head when I'm lost. Yeah, so I'ma fake it till I make it. Positive thoughts are overtaken, I got patience. One day at a time is how you operate a cadence. A flow, you grow, you show yourself a foundation. Stay away from all the shit that causes temptation. I know that I like to do it cause it's sensation. I live my life in my head like a narration. Don't expect greatness, do my best, man, I'll take it. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. 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 Wake up, really gonna rise with the sun. Step 2, get some good, some food in you. Step 3, think real hard about what you wanna be. Step 4, everybody just do your thing.
Now don't let it go back in.
That's a nice size
It
one,
is a
eh?
nice
Ah, there we go, boys. See? Look at him doing the mud dance.
Yeah. The funky chicken.
Oh, you got one there. That's your... Is it even the fish? No, we're not seeing.
Oh yeah, good stuff, eh, buddy?
Did the other one get scared? Put that on YouTube.
Oh.
And no.
He's still playing even though you sent him home.
You thinking I'm playing to win? Oh, that's for the win.
I don't have a stick. I'm filming you. I was going in for the highlight. I'm done. Hey guys, how's it going? So we made it home safe and sound from Saskatchewan. We're back in beautiful BC. The trip home was awesome, as I expected it to be. It was so good to see family and friends, and our nieces and nephews are growing so fast. They're so cute. It's awesome to get to spend some time with them. I know we don't get to do it as much as I'd like to, but it's nice to get home and see everybody. Trip was awesome. We didn't miss a plane on the way home, thank God. That was a bit of an ordeal, but we made it. Wasn't that big of a deal. At least we got home safe and nothing happened. Just had to take a little bit of a drive and made our trip extra long, but thanks for sticking along. And if you like what you're seeing and stuff, we're just going to keep on with the first Friday of every month. I'm going to keep trying to put out like a vlog. I'm pretty stoked. This one's a little different than the other ones, but I'm sure there'll be a few every year that are going home to visit or doing some sort of traveling situation. So that's pretty dope. My super talented and beautiful wife made me some stickers, so I'm going to have some stickers up for sale soon. Really want to make hats too, so I'm working on that. So stay tuned. We're going to have some swag to buy, and we'll see you guys next time. Can't wait.